Welcome back. Welcome back. It's the DMV Weave Doctor, located in Bowie, Maryland. And today we're going to be going over how to regrow your hair. And at the we are located, for all those who do not know, in Bowie, Maryland. We are a hair loss clinic. We specialize in hair restoration. We also create custom units for our clients. So if you're interested in any of our services, please feel free to book us at pureversionmaine.com, or if you're in the DC metro area, you want to receive hair weaving service, especially if you have thinning edges, and if you are looking to regrow your hair and receive some of our hair loss treatments, be sure to book us at mainattractionshair.com. But today we are going to be going over some of our hair regrowth tips for all of our hair loss warriors. And I don't know if you watch our channel or not, but pretty much we try to empower women who are dealing with thinning hair and alopecia. It's a very big thing in the African American community and just in women in general, but especially those who are dealing with who are coming from a ethnic background deal with this condition at a very alarming rate. So today we're going to be giving you some basic tips on how to regrow your hair. So this is tip number one. Okay, but make sure, because and you know, especially with YouTube, there are so many different products out there. I mean, you can go broke. I know every time that I go to the Ulta store, I probably easily spend anywhere from $50 to $150 just going in there. So that's why you know, I haven't been going to there as much, especially don't let us apply a lot of the products now. But the first tip we want to make sure is to reduce product buildup on the scalp. If your follicles are blocked, and if you are putting excessive amounts of products on your scalp, especially if they are not natural products, they're going to pretty much be blocking your hair follicles. And I'm so glad that a lot of products today do not contain petroleum or petrolatum. And this is a crude oil that was used in a lot of the older products out on the market. So now it's pretty much good to use products that have a lot of natural oils, like such as olive oil, maybe sunflower oil, avocado oil, argan oil, that are pretty much receive the text that pretty much will be like the majority of your product. So that's the first thing. Make sure to reduce product buildup on the scalp. All right, now this is tip number two. Use natural based products and try to avoid chemicals. A lot of people who are dealing with alopecia, a lot of them have dealing with traction alopecia, which have occurred from them using excess pulling on the scalp, from cornrows and excessive tight braids, and also doing too many chemical services, or trying to be a at-home kitchen beautician. Okay, if you are not licensed and if you do not have the skill to grow hair, sometimes it may not be best for you to try to do your own, and it's best to go to a professional. So you may want to avoid some of these different chemical services. A lot of women have experienced, especially with relaxers, have seen their hair have started to, you know, sometimes they get scarring when they get these different type of relaxers and treatments, and their hair is not able to recover from it. A lot of times it promotes scarring, and when your follicles are scarred, in most cases, and especially through the medical terminology, your hair will not be able to regrow. So that's a big factor when doing all these chemical services. That's why I encourage women to try to wear their hair in a natural state if possible. And if you desire to wear any type of curl pattern that's going outside of your natural pattern that God gave you, then you might want to receive some type of healthy hair extensions or custom units like ones that we provide at our clinic. Okay, and this is, I think we might have touched this one, avoid excessive tight extensions. Okay, and some of these things, now there's different extensions out there, a lot of different extensions out on the market. Some of the most healthiest ones, and still you even have to be careful. That's why it's good to go to a hair replacement specialist. It's good to apply netting, you know, if you're going to get hair extensions, and try to avoid glue if possible, if your main goal is to regrow your hair. It's very difficult, especially if you are not having any type of protective scalps or any type of basis on your weave that is protecting your hairline, especially if you're going to use adhesives. So if you're going to use adhesives of any sorts, then it's best to have some type of protectant. And they have that in some of the videos that I have on my video. And a lot of people on YouTube, they put that cap on top of the hairline, and then they may apply a light adhesive outside of the hairline and on the cap, so none of it touches your hair. And for those who are really serious about growing hair, especially those some of my clients who are trying to go to a trichologist or a dermatologist, then you would be best off probably going glueless completely. And there are different hair systems that we offer at our hair clinic that can be installed with your unit, so it's the least amount of tension around the front, and it causes it to not have to shift as much. So that's a big thing. And another thing is wearing custom units. So with units, you can take them on and off. You can put them on a nice mannequin stand at night so that, you know, the wig can keep its shape. So these are all things that can help. And you might want to look into, if you're trying to regrow your hair, you don't want to keep getting, you know, styles such as crochets. Now, crochets, I know, have become very popular. I have seen a very few amount of stylists that have been able to duplicate this process without causing excessive tension, because I still see a lot of people use a very large amount of excess braiding hair. And that's a thing you want to watch out when you're getting your hair weaved for extensions or of any sorts. You want to make sure they're not applying heavy synthetic hair in large amounts, especially around the perimeter. A lot of stylists do this, so make sure that the style is anchored and in place. And, you know, and some people may feel like this makes their hairstyle last longer. However, it is also causing excess weight upon your hair follicles, which can resort, like we talked about earlier, the scarring alopecia, which is a big thing seen, especially women who are wearing these type of extensions. And also for those ladies who wear strand by strand extensions, there's also, you might, that's why it's good to get educated and try to seek out the best professional when you're getting these services done. They also have reinforcements that can be placed at each individual link so that your hair does not get grabbed with the metal clampings from the individual strand by strand micro links. So, you know, you want to look into all of these different options when you are thinking about trying to receive hair extensions. So making sure that you are promoting hair growth and that you are not pulling out the hair that you're trying to grow, okay? All right, and here is another tip for today. Make sure that you eat less pro-inflammatory foods. And some of those things may consist of things such as fast food, anything that's, I know it's said, anything that's pretty much in a package. It's good to eat all natural, healthy, clean eating. So, and trying to avoid, so like we said, avoid fast food, avoiding heavy, excessive amounts of dairy products, and also any type of snacks and sugar. So all of these things are what sometimes is causing more inflammation in the body. And a lot of the conditions that the body that causes hair loss also can be from diabetes and from high blood pressure, and also having weak adrenals. And the more sugar and stuff that you eat and things like that, the more that you are throwing off the balance of your body and causing your, you know, pretty much just depleting your body. And also when you eat a lot of these high sugary foods, you are also causing more toxic buildup within your system. So you want to just make sure that you're eating a good, healthy, clean diet is very good. I try to, all our clients that are our patients, we try to encourage them to eat 50 to 60% amount of green steamed leafy vegetables. Those are some of the best, most nutrient-dense vegetables out there on the market. And the last two, we have two more. Another thing when it comes for people who are trying to regrow their hair, one of the main reasons why people are losing hair, especially with diffusive alopecia and alopecia areata, is because a lot of people are dealing with a lot of stress. So we try to encourage people to practice meditation, go to yoga, do different type of relaxation, type of spas, receive a massage, maybe every 2 weeks. Try to incorporate these type of things to stimulate your parasympathetic system so that you are promoting relaxation through your body. All right, and also in conjunction with that, you can add on coffee enemas to your regime when you're trying to look to reduce stress and lower inflammation in the body. Also castor oil packs and sauna therapy. Some of these things can be done daily. There's some people, they do it daily. Now I do sauna therapy. I encourage people to try maybe do 2 to 3 times a week. It's very relaxing. It's very promotes a lot of relaxation, and also it just really just helps to keep you make you have a more deeper sleep. So these are pretty much all of the things. And also another thing, I don't know if we put this on this list, but if you have any type of scabs, any type of pus coming out of your scalp, you need to make sure that you probably look into your dermatologist, trichologist, to try to help you to reduce some of that inflammation. That is a telltale sign that you're dealing with some problems, especially if you have psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis, and the scalp. You do not want to let these problems go and just go on and on. You want to stop these things as fast as you can. Because if these problems are left untreated, they can actually the end result can be scarring alopecia. So we thank you so much for your time. And if you are interested in receiving a free hair loss consultation today, please feel free to inbox us. Our email will be below at chelsea.ymitchell@gmail or dmbweavdoctor@gmail. And also, if you're looking to book an appointment or order a custom unit or receive trichology services, please feel free to book our free consultation or to learn more. The link is going to be below, and you can go to mainattractionshair.com and purevirginmain.com. We're located in Bowie, Maryland. We thank you so much for your time, and we hope that you have a wonderful afternoon. Be blessed.